Welcome back to another Maxi Boost on commentary. I'm LukewarmHoliday.
And I am Irissa.
And we're going to watch G-Self footage from the Quenji Cube channel. G-Self is a 2.5k range suit.
Okay, so G-Self is a pretty unique suit in a lot of ways. It has a lot of different buttons and a lot of different modes, and all of them have, none of them are really very straightforward either. This suit is also kind of special because it's actually a relatively good suit that has no fast fall. Those aren't very common. So we have three things to really talk about. We have your basic space pack mode. That's the mode you start off in with the blue backpack. You're really fast in this mode for your cost, which kind of helps make up for the fact you have no fast fall. You've got this MA mode called Assault Pack, and you also have a Reflector pack, which we'll go into when he actually goes into it later. But yeah, so basic space pack, you're very fast. You have a very fast sub that he just throws out that stuns. You have this really nice assist that has really nice guidance, causing an explosion.
It's also pretty fast too. Just kind of takes off faster than a lot of rush assists.
Yeah, you've got in space pack. You've also got a pressure wave. That's like an unblockable super armor attack, emanating a wave of stuff around you. Protects yourself from melee usually, and then. I'm trying to think. You've got a bunch of other... You've got, some shooting guard melee and stuff, but you don't really go for melee very much with this suit. Then your MA mode, you've got missiles. Those are your sub. Those are pretty good. You've got this Garaby that's also pretty good. You can eject out of the pack with its special melee, which is basically how you get out of the Garaby. You never really do the Garaby unless you've got the ejector up. Mm-hmm. And what else do we got? I think that's about it. It has the main and the melee, but in that mode, but who cares?
So, Space Pack is a very basic game plan. Sub actually goes through a lot of shooting guard and stuff, but it's a fairly basic, straightforward suit. But the primary offensive tool you have is you really want to be looking for using the MA missiles and the MA Garobi.
Yeah, if you're left alone, you should just fish for those, basically. That's basically what this player's doing.
Yep, and then Reflector Pack, you have a Garobi, and you also have... The Chainable main's kind of useful, but you bleed your shots out really fast, so unless you're planning on doing something else, immediately afterwards, you really need to watch how liberally you're using that. Yeah,
you have a charge shot in that mode, but it's not really anything special as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. You've also
this is actually a very good set of videos because he's actually fronting and we both don't think that he's that spectacular at it. But so the tools that enable him to front is one, your assist and sub let you play a basic offense. Sub also lets you cheat.
Yeah.
In Reflector Pack, you'll see him fish for Garobis and then he'll start charging CSA and then do the wings, whatever that you want to call that is.
Yeah.
Where he's totally invuln and just moves towards them, and then he will try to... CSA them if they avoid it, because he'll be in their vector.
If they get hit,
so you can leverage some offense that way.
Yeah. The thing about the suit is that it has quite a few buttons. The reason I guess it can front is because it has a few buttons that if you don't look at it, you're taking damage. But
MA is also a pain to deal with, and if you completely ignore it, he can even start doing things like his MA melee, which is insanely massive. You just saw him whiff it right there a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, but if you're being chased like this, it's pretty awkward because all you can really do is just throw out your...
You have to very intelligently rotate your tools, your pressure, to actually front with this suit compared to how easy backing is with it. He does have a shot block melee, where he approaches slowly as well, which is important if you're forced to play front.
Yeah, most of the time you're going to be playing back with this thing, though.
Yep.
So, you just kind of run away from most of your problems, and the people get ready.
You just run away, poke with MA, rotate your cooldowns, chill out. This guy's nice fighting double melee, so he's just running away the whole game anyway.
Yeah, that was a nice Garo into the eject. The eject is, also leaves behind a lingering... bit of the assault pack that people can run into.
It also blocks shots for you.
Yeah.
So people try to vector you and you're in your MA mode and your pack just... Oh?
Oh my goodness! Actually,
that was dicey. The RK had the call out, but gun
extend
easy.
burst. Extend burst. Yeah. None of this thing's melee is particularly good to aim for, though. Also, I should also say that the Reflector Pack, you can either deploy the Reflector Pack with the... We should explain what the Reflector Pack even does. We didn't explain that properly. When the Reflector Pack is active and he has, like, the panels on his back, he blocks all beam projectiles that are shot at his back. So you can use it when retreating. You're also a lot floatier in that mode, which is kind of bad. Like, it's kind of weird to say this, but, like, being floaty can be quite a detriment because it makes it easier to punish your landings unless you have a fast fall, and he has no fast fall. So, you know, jumping around.
I think beyond just the speed you feel with G-Self is you actually feel his fall speed. He seems to fall very fast.
Yeah, Space Mac definitely falls fast and moves quite fast. That's how he gets away with not having a fast fall. But then you give that up in Reflector Pack, which is kind of why you don't hang around in it for the most part.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can deploy with the Reflector Pack off if you want to preserve it, or if you want to have access to some of his melee in that mode, which I don't really know enough to comment about. He also has, if it runs out, you have a once per life, I think, CS B that...
that was a good example of just being left alone, and he just followed Kashi after like 2 boost dashes, and did 2 missile sprays into Garo B, and it just... Oh my gosh, that assist hit him.
Yeah, that assist is really good. It's just
nice missiles in the MA confirm. Yeah. MA Garoby confirm. Yeah. Now he's just gonna bully.
Probably Swan. Okay, no. He tried to do it there, but he died before it got.
Bullied GPO3, but Gun Easy wasn't able to pick up, and then Gun Easy can't push on GPO3 after a landing. But now they both have burst, or should both have burst.
Yeah. Oh!
No!
Yeah, what's happening right now with this thing is what's going to happen a lot on defense. If people are just ramming themselves into you, you'll just be like, shit, I can't land. And you'll be just like, fuck. And then you have to just like press a lot of fucking vernier buttons, and it's really awkward. So, yeah. The life of playing... It's weird. This suit is like very normal in that it has no fast fall. It's like old school, but it's also weird because it's got so many fucking weird different buttons and shit. Get good at doing immediate step into sub to defend yourself with this thing, for sure.
Yep. Sub's also big.
Yeah.
And having a fat sub actually matters sometimes on self-defense, because it'll just catch things that
he's gonna
straight bazookas and stuff won't.
He
tried to do the wings, but either...
Oh, pack broke. Okay, yeah. It protected him from one Garo, but couldn't protect him from both of them.
Yeah, and that CSA didn't kill GPO3, unfortunately.
Yeah, like
Penelope and she must be a nightmare for this suit.
Sorry, what?
Penelope and she must be a nightmare for this suit because Reflector Pack doesn't stop the missiles. And I think your holding guidance cut at range that isn't just a manual step is the eject.
Correct. Yeah.
Gosh, they both just came to
this is a suit you probably need to get used to doing. This is a suit you probably need to incorporate step boost dash in with to actually not get hit by certain things, for sure. Yeah, like I didn't get to finish what I was saying before, but like the CSB, when you have the pack not on, like if the packs run out, it will refill your reflector. Oh,
another thing to mention with suits that have no fast falls but have an MA mode, you can tap the MA mode to kill your upwards momentum and like immediately start going down with a pretty good horizontal velocity. So you can just tap AMA mode to put yourself perpendicular, moving perpendicular to your target.
It doesn't, and it costs like no boost compared to a boost dash. So yeah. So you can recorrect your positioning easier in that regard. You can also do things like constantly tapping it, but that's like, not worry about that too much. Yeah, like when you're trying to aim these missiles, usually the best thing to do is to like swerve into the opponent whilst rising, like he does, and then fire them whilst you're swerving across them. Ideally in the way that they're moving, so like if they're moving to the right, then you swerve. If they're moving to your right, then you swerve to your right whilst firing them. But generally speaking, you just want to try to make sure that you get like an on-angle facing, but you don't just look at them entirely, otherwise you'll get hit. And rising also helps with, you know, dealing with certain other shots.
I like that he was pretty close to dying in so he just stayed in Reflector pack and mashed all of his ammo from main before he died.
Oh, did that actually go through that, or did that fin funnel barrier?
It hit before it deployed.
Okay. That actually might go through it though. I mean, it goes through other things, so it's possible. Okay, funnels. Yeah, there was an example of recorrecting the positioning without using a boost dash via the MA tab.
Yeah, it's also really boost efficient.
Yep. Sub. Kind of low. Needs to be careful now. One of the things that I think we said before, but like you have to kind of be aware of with this thing is try to be aware of like your cooldowns and make sure you're getting mileage out of them. Like, you know, if don't stay in Reflector pack unless don't specifically have a reason to be in it, basically. But like you have reasons to go into it to maybe pop certain cooldowns. Don't go into MA pack, your assault pack, unless you're like you have missiles up or you have your Garaby up. You know, it's like. You enter the modes with a purpose, and usually that purpose is defined by the cooldowns available. Otherwise, just be in space pack. Ooh. This is looking a bit
survive that thanks to Guneasy's shields.
Oh no. Oh, okay, they got it. That Arios was a little bit greedy, pushing forward. But I needed to do something because it was about to get timeout.
Guneasy's very ignorable, not when she's that close. Okay, this is weird. Because they're not going to want to play neutral, because there's an EXS. So they moved up and boxed him in. Alright. This is the most defensive game we're probably going to get. Yeah, they just want to keep on EXS the whole game. GPO3 came in to intercept. They wanted to back out, but got hit by random.
This is like a double back team. They're both the GPO3 and the EXS are trying to play back. Like, they're just running away the whole game. That was an example of the thing blocking shots for you. The pack when he ejected from it. It absorbed the EXS sub, I think. Pressure? Nah. Are we gonna get this punish? Yes! Immediate, I love it. Immediate flip into MA into Garo. That's very good to do with the extend burst on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're close by. Bonk. CSA. Yeah.
He had a very good handle on that situation because he made the EXS use as much boost as possible to finish off that knockdown that he activated extend burst to get out of. Because he made him avoid the pressure and then try to punish him. So he just got the extend burst out and then MA Garo B and almost boostless EXS.
Yeah, that's like generally a good rule of thumb. If you're using an extend burst defensively and you're going to flip, like, try to make sure you've dragged them out to the end of their boost bar to get that hit.
You should just drag people out to the end of their boost bar in general every time you think you're going to take a hit. Like, using boost recklessly is bad. Using boost for the purpose of making them commit more and more boost because you know you're going to get hit anyway.
EXS is just desperately mailing. Please look at me.
It's like kind of counterintuitive. I've thought I'm supposed to not...
Oh, this is kind of gross. Oh my god! I think Guneasy's... Yeah, Guneasy's assist just came in just in time to protect him from that Garo. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
And there's like 3 strike teams going,
get
him, guys!
Because you get drilled into your head over and over and over again. Don't use boost. Use as tight sequences as possible. Don't overcommit. And then it's like, on defense, it's like, make them bleed. Make them suffer. But it takes a decent amount of playtime and skill to get to the point where you can realize, I'm going to get hit. I need to just make them bleed now. If they want to try to hit me. And then that allows you to be saved by your partner, or lets your partner get an easier punish if you do knock down. It's just generally better to waste people's time. Generally good to waste people's time.
This is a Legend Providence team, it is.
Yeah, I was about to say Starfish team comp.
Hey, guess what? I learned the other day that Providence's 2B whip has shooting guard on it in this version. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know which of the enemy team is playing front.
I think it did in Gundam Versus. I guess that change just happened earlier. Is he ever going to be able to land the shooting guard melee? He wants
I mean, it doesn't reach very far, honestly, so if they're just like boost dashing away out of
I don't know. A lot of it's just wasting time. That was a clean step to avoid that MA Garo B. It's one of those things where you play the game enough and you just know the timing where people have to do things, so you can always step it.
Just to... Oh, yeah, there we go. Protecting the panel.
There's so many execution checks that we just don't even think of after playing for a while. Because it's like a 3D game, but like it's a very...
Ooh, I like that. Using that to like move away whilst invulnerable, and then shooting out of it to punish the landing. Nice. Yeah, using the CSA to cancel out of an uncancelable thing when you have no boost left to boost dash is a really good thing to do with that move. The wings.
The legend isn't able to like move properly because G-Self keeps activating MA mode near it.
That too quick to get that out.
I mean, if you're gonna die, gamble. Because Guneasy was nearby too, so them shooting you out of the pressure might give your Guneasy a chance to get a hit.
We have an extend burst up. Let's see if we're gonna push in and try to use it, or we're gonna let our back use some life. Nope. But we got that kill anyway. Guneasy's pushing.
Uh-oh. Okay, he got away. Oh wow, those MA shots have incredible guidance. At least vertical guidance. Oh no, you hit your partner! Wait, they didn't get stunned. They're still in invuln.
Okay, you need to time to go in, Chief.
They just cannot finish people off with this comp. The amount of games where they get such a huge lead and like they just try to get the last hit and just can't. It's crazy. No burst now.
We're almost going to timeout again. We're just looking for an MA Garo, but if they're looking at you, it's kind of difficult. Are we gonna get it? Nope.
Yeah, it's like 2 Fua steps every time. It's just completely negating G-Self's ability to push on people.
He's making people look at him, but Guneasy can't take advantage of that too. Oh, almost! That's timeout. This is a timeout. Right? Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, when you can't take safe landings close up, it's hard to push in on people, and neither Guneasy or G-Self have fast falls. Well, Guneasy has 1 fast fall per every like minute. Yeah. There's a reason this thing usually plays back. Yeah. This is enhanced easy, yeah. It's not full armor. And Sasabi. This is actually a pretty old video, right? It's probably back when ZZ is pretty good.
Yeah.
Before they nerfed it.
This is like 4 years old.
Yeah, ZZ used to be top tier for a while in this version. No more, unfortunately.
Well, it's enhanced. Was enhanced top tier?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Enhanced was top tier.
Oof.
Yeah, if you get like high correction shit is flying your way when you're in assault pack, you probably need to eject. Oof, boosted into the building.
Oh yeah, I remember. Like they nerfed the assist at least once.
God, that sub is so fast.
It's very good. It's a very, very, very good sub. Yeah, once again, he's about to die, so he just goes and do Reflector Pack and just mashes out his main.
Oh!
Nice.
That was close. Oh! Tagged him
Missiles
a little bit.
got him.
Yeah. Flew up and straight into step sub. I like that.
He did it.
It
He
actually
landed
hit.
No, it's not bad that he's not landing it. I'm joking about it. He's doing it to make them have to throw as much at him as possible to actually get the knockdown when he knows he's going to get hit, but yeah.
ZZ pushed in too much for that. What? Anyway, one more?
Yep.
Sure.
That's what I was just about to say.
Penelope? Oh god, this is what we were talking about. This could be difficult. Oh, missiles and then
It's nice. Okay, my missiles are stronger.
Oh, does he have to cancel those missiles we're gonna interrupt, so didn't eat the full damage, that's good.
Oh my gosh, they're playing this so slow.
I mean, you gotta be careful against Penelope.
Because they know they can't move forward, period. Oh, Penelope got 2 sick blocks.
Oh, the boost dash away with the Reflector Pack to save. Nice.
Yeah, it was like good on both parties.
Yeah. I baited that one out really well. Not gonna get the punish though, because ZZ had to spend all that extra time and boost to get the landing punish. So I got to punish her. It's good. This suit is really nice. Extend is really good for this suit because it does a really good job of stalling sequences out.
Oh yeah, that shooting guard move also ground bounces, so even if you don't finish the combo, they'll get hard knockdown. So they have to eat the ground bounce. Ooh, overcost.
Not good for Penelope.
Gun Easy hasn't taken much damage, and they just threw themselves at the ZZ.
Uh-oh, misinput? Okay, no. Uh-oh. Penelope's pack is back, and now they're having to push in on Penelope, but like that's difficult, so they're gonna bleed. That's what I'm calling. Oh, Gun Easy got it without dying. Nice.
It's easier to. I think it's easier to hit base mode Penelope than it is pack off. Or it's easier to hit pack on.
Oh, the fake out from both of them.
It's exhausting, but the self-defense on Odysseus.
the double extend burst. This guy uses the CSA quite a lot. I might be wrong. It might be better than I think it is, but I've personally not had much success.
I think you have to use it. Because like you just saw it there, it doesn't correct that much, but you have to use it. Anyway, that's it for today. See ya.
See ya.